Did you know that eating certain dishes with onions increases your risk of dementia and cancer? You may boost or decrease the health advantages of onions by pairing them with certain meals. To reap the health advantages of onions, it's important to consume them in the proper way. However, if you combine them with unhealthy meals, your health may suffer. In order to help avoid cancer and dementia, we're going to find out today which foods go best and worst when eaten with onions. Hello everyone! Are there still some of you who haven't subscribed? Hit the subscribe and like buttons right now. I promise that I will keep bringing you the best health information. We eat more than one ingredient every meal. The tastes and nutrients of the ingredients are enhanced by one another. Nevertheless, this does not imply that the nutrients complement the tastes in the same way. Consuming meals in the wrong combinations may be detrimental to your health and potentially cause major problems like dementia and cancer. Each natural component includes nutrients that are useful to it. The finest habit you can have for your health is to know them well and include them into your diet. The onion is a modern-day superstar, dubbed the elixir of the dining table. You may not be aware of the many amazing health advantages of onions. They gained notoriety for providing energy to the laborers who constructed the Great Pyramids, one of the wonders of the world. The proverb "an onion a day keeps the doctor away" attests to the wonders of this meal. Additionally, onions are thought to be the reason Chinese people, who consume a lot of oily cuisine, have a reduced prevalence of heart disease. Onions are quite healthy for you, especially in this weather where we're all tired all the time. Onions are the meal that you should grab before any other tonic. Onions' thiosulfonates are highly beneficial for recovering from exhaustion because they facilitate the absorption of vitamin bone, which is directly linked to energy metabolism. Additionally, the spicy ingredient, allicin, has calming properties that make it an excellent remedy for stress-related sleeplessness, as well as for balancing the body and mind. Onion is the greatest option if you suffer from depression and a sleep issue. Additionally, high in folate, which is critical for brain function, are onions. They are quite effective in preventing dementia and Alzheimer's disease and boost blood flow to the brain, delivering more oxygen and nutrients. One well-known moniker for onions in particular is the cleaner of blood vessels. They are particularly useful in avoiding arteriosclerosis, cardiovascular illnesses, and a variety of adult ailments because they contain quercetin, which decreases harmful cholesterol levels. Furthermore, they break down lipids in addition to absorbing and eliminating toxic elements from the body, allowing you to get the benefits of weight loss as well. However, did you know that, depending on the meal, even healthful onions might be toxic? So let's all find out. We'll examine the 3 meals that go well with onions and the 3 that don't work as well, as far as potential health effects go. Let's start with discussing onion juice, which is the worst kind of onion consumption for your health. You drink a lot of health juices for your health, and one popular one is onion juice. Chromium-rich onions are excellent at triggering insulin actions, which makes them very helpful for blood sugar regulation for diabetics. Even the production of collagen is aided by onions, which also improve skin elasticity, anti-aging, scalp health, and hair loss prevention. But here's the thing: juicing even the greatest onions makes them different. It's a whole other narrative. Onion juice should be avoided at all times by diabetics and anyone with weak kidneys. The concentration of sugar in onions increases when they are juiced. Without the need to chew, nutrients are absorbed more quickly, which results in a sharp rise in blood sugar. Onion juice also contains a lot of potassium. People who suffer from renal disorders should exercise caution since their systems are unable to properly excrete potassium, which causes the mineral to build up in the body. An overactive heart can result from an excess of potassium and, in extreme situations, can cause rapid death. Onion juice might raise bleeding risk if you use aspirin or high blood pressure drugs on a regular basis. It is advisable to avoid it. Furthermore, concentrated onion juice aggravates acid reflux in people with sensitive stomachs, so it's best to avoid it. This is the health juice trap. In general, concentrated liquids like onion juice should be avoided. If you really must have it in liquid form, consider making onion peel tea. Keep in mind this substitute as onion peels are rich in antioxidants. So how should we eat onions at this point? The first best food to pair with onions is meat. Chewing your food well is key to getting the most out of it. If you cook onions and chew them properly, the dietary fiber and other nutrients in onions work in harmony. But when concentrated into juice, it can do more harm than good to your body. So the food that's great to eat with onions is none other than meat. As we become older, a lot of us have trouble breaking down meat, which frequently results in bloating. Eating meat with onions is a must. D-L-sulfide, one of the hot substances found in onions, stimulates the intestines and stomach mucous membranes, increasing the release of digestive juices. This is why onions are so beneficial to digestion. Onions' alkaline quality mixes with meat's proteins when cooked with it. This is a great mixture since it not only removes the distinct meat scent, but also purges the blood. Additionally, eating beef and onions together causes the vitamin B1 in the meat to combine with the allicin in the onions to generate a liamine. This increases synthesis of energy and is excellent for recuperating from exhaustion. Not to be overlooked are onions' antimicrobial qualities. The major causes of food poisoning, Salmonella and E. coli, are effectively combated by onions. Because of this, onions are among the foods you absolutely should eat. Second, strangely, honey is the worst meal pairing with onions. Onion and honey pickles used to be quite famous and appreciated by a lot of people. However, consuming onions with honey might be quite harmful. When ingested, the volatile onion chemical called thiosulfonates may produce gas. Consuming them with honey may aggravate your vision and, in extreme circumstances, may cause blindness. It is therefore imperative that they not be consumed together. Although eating honey and onions together is not very frequent, honey can occasionally be substituted for sugar in dressings made with onions. Thus, it's critical to keep this in mind and exercise caution. Right now, vinegar is the second best meal to eat with onions. Onions are very beneficial in preventing and treating high blood pressure, arteriosclerosis, and heart disorders because they build blood vessels and enhance circulation. In addition, they have a remarkable anti-cancer effect and help prevent diabetes by increasing insulin production. Onions' therapeutic properties are greatly amplified when combined with vinegar. Acetic acid, the primary ingredient in vinegar, provides the body's adrenal cortex hormones with raw materials to undertake detoxification and sterilizing processes. Furthermore, when ingested combined, the nerve-calming properties of onions and the stress-relieving properties of vinegar provide an amazing synergy. So give pickled onions with vinegar a try. They're not only delicious, but also very beneficial for your health. Now, here's something important to remember for today. Onion wine is another great suggestion I have for you because it is really beneficial to your health. It's an amazing method for absorbing all of the antioxidants in onions. The problem is that water does not easily dissolve these advantageous flavonoids found in onions. Therefore, even if you eat them, your body won't be able to absorb them well and intestinal bacteria would likely destroy them. But when combined with alcohol for fermentation, these elements are liberated into the wine, which increases the body's absorption of them. As per the findings of a research report authored by Taiwanese Professor Wei Feng, consuming onion wine for 10 weeks notably reduced blood cholesterol levels. Why not try creating onion wine and take a glass every day for your health? Fried onions, often known as onion rings, rank third among the worst ways to consume onions. These days, we frequently see perfectly fried onion rings or entire onions at fast food establishments. Fried onions, even the healthiest ones, are undoubtedly unhealthy for you. This is mostly due to the fact that they are usually deep fried at high temperatures, which causes them to have a higher trans fat content than other meals. High trans fat consumption boosts bad cholesterol and reduces good cholesterol. Glycotoxins are also produced during the battering and frying of onions. These glycotoxins produce inflammation and assault our brain cells. Eating such fried meals on a regular basis can raise the risk of brain and cardiovascular problems by causing chronic inflammation throughout the body. For cancer and dementia prevention, it's crucial to avoid fried foods. What therefore ought to we consume while we have onions? Let me now suggest whole grains and brown rice as the third and last ideal meal to eat with onions. Zinc and iron are abundant in brown rice and whole grains. The combination of onion sulfur components and zinc which is plentiful in whole grains, significantly boosts immunity. Incorporate onions and whole grains into your diet if you've been experiencing recurrent coughing fits and colds. Try serving mixed grain rice with a side dish of onions or whole wheat bread and onion soup. It's a very fantastic pairing. Let me now provide some excellent health-conscious onion cooking strategies. To start, gently cooking onions in oil improves nutritional absorption. It is recommended to utilize oils like olive or canola that don't oxidize quickly for this. Additionally, it's best to let chopped onions lie at room temperature for 15 to 30 minutes before cooking them. This is due to the fact that onions' hot sulfurous chemicals transform into health-promoting enzymes when they come into contact with oxygen. These enzymes are far more effective in preventing blood clots and actively increase metabolism. Thus, after chopping, always give the onions a little time to settle. The saying goes, eat the right food, live a long life. Everyone is aware of this. It is indeed true. Our bodies alert us to whether or not we are consuming the proper meals. Now that we know which meals go well with onions and which ones don't, I hope you all incorporate the good items into your diet and cut out the poor combos. We discussed today's topics, which included the 3 worst and 3 finest things to consume with onions. I hope you found this information useful. Please feel free to ask any questions in the comments section, and I will do my best to answer them. Thank you for watching until the end. I hope everyone stays healthy and happy.